Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm gonna be doing something a bit more laid back. It's been a while since I last went on holiday. It's been several years actually. But yeah, I thought today I would do one of my favorite procrastination pastimes that, sometimes I do this at work when it's a bit quiet. And it's just to just go around Google Maps and just go sightseeing. But before we go into it, something caught my eye here, somewhere in Kazakhstan. What the hell is this? That's the Aral Sea. It's that ocean that's slowly disappearing over the years. But yeah, there's several places that I wanted to check out, when it comes to these streams, like on Google Maps. So I thought of either doing Scotland here for a stream, and today's subject is going to be Singapore, where I grew up and miss very dearly. And the other place I had in mind was Bali, because I've got family living there. But yeah, I don't know, they're all pretty cool places. There's always something to check out here. But yeah, today's main focus is going to be Singapore because that's a place that is quite dear to my heart. But that said, I have no idea where to start. But I don't know, there's a lot to see around here actually. So I don't know, I don't even know where to begin to be honest. Let's start somewhere easy. Let's go somewhere. This is West Coast Highway. So Singapore, it's situated in Southeast Asia here, sandwiched between Malaysia here and Indonesia, which is this whole bunch of islands here in this whole peninsula here. And Australia's just over here, but that's Australia. But yeah, Singapore used to be part of Malaysia up until the 60s when it became independent. And yeah, that's it really. Oh yeah, for those who have heard about like Universal Studios Singapore, this is where it is. It's just off the island. So you got Singapore here. Singapore has grown in, since the last time I was there. Because these islands certainly weren't there. And these islands were. Yeah, every time I look back, every now and again, it seems to have grown a bit larger. It's always changing. Brani Island, that one's. I don't know. I don't know if that was always there. But this one, not Bukom, Samakau. This is a totally artificial island. And I once went there for a school field trip one time. But yeah, this whole island is basically made out of recycled rubbish. And yeah, it seems to be doing okay. Like growing a forest over it and all that. Got some oil refineries here. Pretty cool. But yeah, where did I want to go? Haw Par Villa. We're going to check that out because that is one of the most fucked up theme parks I've ever been to or ever seen. Anybody has ever seen. Where is it? Dun, 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 dun. I am looking for a place called Pasir Panjang. Oh yes, there it is. Yuxiang Road. Down here. Not this way. Yeah, this road down here, some of my earliest memories was just me walking back from kindergarten with my mum down this road. Down here, especially the left here, there used to be like a storm drain and there would be fish lined up against it. Yeah, good times. But yeah, funny thing is like, okay, I stayed in several places with my parents when I lived in Singapore, but this was the one place that still stands. This place called Flynn Park. Pretty cool. Like I said, some of my earliest memories growing up was in this place. Got a swimming pool here. Pretty cool. Wait, no, I went too far. This is the swimming pool. I remember it. And I used to live in one of these flats here. Yeah. Remember speaking my first words even. People tell me that's weird, but I don't know. I don't think it's weird. Remembering things isn't weird. It's like a rehab center here as well. But yeah, good times. And there was also like another set of houses here. I don't know. These are all like private property, private estate sort of thing. So this is a separate estate, but oh, that security guard is pointing at us. He's suspicious. But yeah, so I used to live in these houses here, and this is a separate estate here. But there was a shortcut somewhere. There's like a hole in the fence that I used to go through to meet my friends who lived in that other estate there. Yeah, pretty cool. Let's see. I don't know where else I wanted to check out. So that's Pasir Panjang. That's one of the very first place I remember living in. Oh, oh yeah. There's a lot of big companies moving into Singapore. So I grew up there from 91, and I lived away for a while at some point, and then I lived there. Then I returned at some point, and then finally moved away permanently in 2006. Oh yeah, there's that building. I used to see that from one of my old places. Ah, it's this building as well. So, the other place where I spent most of my time was a place called Teluk Belanga. That used to be a petrol station. So these modern high-rises was where I used to stay, but it all got knocked down and got replaced by, as you see here. So yeah, we'll see what's been replaced with. So there used to be like a road cut through here, but now it's all covered with like foliage and whatnot. There used to be a road leading down there, car park, all sort of things. There's like bungalows and villas, but now you got this like massive freaking cyberpunk flats here, or condos. There we go. That's a better view. That building's still there though. That's pretty cool. But yeah, there's that petrol station. I used to go there. But yeah, no, it's just nice to just go around and look at old things. Pretty cool. I do miss it though. And down here, another thing we should check out is like all the restaurants that we'll come across, because Singapore is very famous for its food, or variety of food, I should say. That food center's still there. Hell yeah. Still looks pretty old school. Hell yeah. Food looks good. Let's see. Got shark meat, lor mee. Lor mee. Well, mee basically just means noodles in the local language. Let's see. Some food stall. Something about vegetable oil. Yeah. Something's grab breakfast here. This is like fuck. It's not. I don't want to call it chow mein. Most Westerners would know as chow mein, but that's like tochu style char siu noodles or something like that. I don't know. It escapes me for now. But yeah, pretty cool. But the big part we should look at is the central core here. Where's the central core? So I'm sure this is the view that most people would know Singapore by, because it's all centralized. That's Flowers by the Bay. It's a very pretty place, but it's freaking expensive. I ended up not going in when I last visited. And this is pretty cool. Marina Bay Sands. So that's like a casino / hotel, I think. And yeah, I went inside. Didn't do much in there, but it was nice to walk around. But this, the Fullerton Hotel, that used to be like an old colonial building. But yeah, I've got some personal connections with some of these buildings. So in the colonial times, this used to be like a post office. So this is like the more old school section. It's one of these, it's like one of the few places that's been preserved. Because Singapore is always like updating, changing all the time. Just gonna quickly check something. Should probably slap some BGM on. Not this one. There we go. Let's turn this down a bit. Just get some background noise. We've got the yeah, I spent a lot of my childhood along this river here. Where is it? I'm looking for a certain place. But then again, there's all these new buildings that I've never seen before. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The good thing about Singapore is that despite all, like the public transport and all that, you could just walk across the island in a day if you really wanted to. That's what I did last time. I'm also stopping by every food place that catches my eye. Cooked food center. Got some pigeons. Chinese sausage. Looks like deep fried prawns. Deep fried stuff. Cool. Fried noodles. That we call kway teow, if I remember correctly. Oh, what am I looking for? I think it's this. Let's see. It wouldn't hurt to wander around. Hell yeah. This is not the part that I was thinking of. Saibu Street. That's a new one for me. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Where is it? Where is it? National Gallery. That's Clark Quay. Maybe I was thinking of Clark Quay. Yeah, I think I am actually. Yeah. So these buildings here with the brown roofs used to be like complete warehouses. There used to be an arcade and, occupying this entire building here. Oh, what's going on here? Oh no. Don't tell me they knocked it down. That's in 2022. Huh. Give me a second. I'll quickly check something. Huh. Well, there goes that plan. I was gonna check out this building where this construction site is, but it appears to have been knocked down. That's sad. Let's see. If we go back to 2019, yeah, here it used to be a residential block, from what I understand. So this was a shopping center, sort of thing. But a lot of Japanese businesses like put up shop here, and I used to spend so much time in this building as well, growing up. Pretty cool though. Well, it was fun while it lasted. It also got like flea markets here as well every Sunday. But now it's all like bars, nightclubs, that sort of thing. Got all these umbrellas here. Pretty cool. Harry's bar. Got personal connection with that place, I guess. Without saying too much. All these people here. Yeah, it's just bars and nightclubs now. It seems. Let's see. Donergi. Singapore River Cruise. Oh well, it's pretty cool. Still looks nice. So that's Boat Quay. But further up the river, I'm sure. Okay, I think I went too far up. Let's see. Where'd this one go? See, I had all these places in mind, but now that I'm actually doing it, it just goes right out the window. Oh, that's one of my favorite buildings. I do have a crush on that building. It's like one of my favorite buildings of all time. Let's see, where was it? We're looking down here. Yes, there it is. The Concourse. That is a very pretty building, in my opinion. Never been there though, never been inside. I used to have friends who lived in there as well. Got the shipping there, got the Ferris wheel. Hell yeah. Go back here. Also keeping an eye out for different restaurants here. There's so many restaurants and cafes here. It's absurd. Not that that's a bad thing. You're never sure on variety. Artisanal bakery. Where are these? Looks alright. Chocolate moist cake. Basket burnt cheesecake. Alright. Dime cake. Custard fruit tart. Looks pretty good. Hell yeah. Let's see. There should be plenty more places nearby. Ah, Suntec City. It's like the world's largest fountain down in the middle there. Suntec City, Fountain of Wealth. And down there, the fountain actually extends downwards, so there's an extra basement floor underneath that you can see the fountain from, which is pretty cool. And somewhere here, there's like a Japanese buffet. It's closed at the moment, but yeah. Me and some Japanese friends, we just hung out there one night on my last day. And I just ate until I just couldn't move. If I moved, I was just going to throw up everywhere. But, oh my god, it was so worth it though. But yeah, Suntec City. Lovely place. But yeah, if you're ever in Singapore, I recommend walking. Oh, and if you really have to, you can take the MRT or, you know, MRT. That's basically like a tram service or subway, though. You get some overground sections as well. Hell yeah. There's a lot of pretty buildings here. So Temasek Avenue. Either way, that's Sentosa down here. That's like the industrial area here. Also got some oil refineries here. Not that I've ever been there. I wonder if I could actually go here. No. Understandably, you can't get street view here. Pulau Hantu Besar. That means Ghost Island. So Hantu means ghost. Not too sure what goes on here though. Probably scuba diving in front of the oil refinery. if that's what you're into. I don't know, I wouldn't mind doing that. Hantu Island, Ghost Island. Shell Eastern Petroleum. I wonder. Got some overhead views though. Shit. Does look pretty cool though. It's like something you see in a sci-fi game. Got a canteen here. Let's see what the food's like at this canteen. Some personal photos. Leave them alone. Yeah, not much going on. So I'm also keeping an eye out for something. There used to be a... hold on. Sorry, I stopped midway half sentence. So that place that I used to stay... Telok There used to be a park up here. There is a park up here. There used to be a high profile case where... I don't know, this is like me killing the mood here, but... there used to be a murder taking place there and a body was found. Like 10 minutes away from where I used to live. That's like a 10-minute walk. Yeah, it was a pretty high profile case and I don't know, there was a lot of scandals surrounding it as well. But either way, it was a nice park regardless. I wouldn't say there's much to see here unless you're into cable cars. Is this where the cable cars are? I don't think it is. That's another place I'm thinking of. Where the hell was it though? Western Islands. There it is, Mount Faber. It's like the cable cars here. Yeah, everything's, like I said, become a bit more upscale since I last lived here. So Mount Faber Peak. Pretty cool. All I'm looking for is this. Those are just cable cars. It's been a long time since I've last been on them, but I don't know. It always makes me nervous. Cable cars are spooky. Because you're just being suspended by, you know, a single cable up in the air. And it's even spookier when you're passing through the cable towers. If I could find them. By the way, yeah, that's Sentosa. That's like a resort island. You got Universal Studio Singapore there. It wasn't always there. That's still there. That used to be a aquarium, but it got updated to SEA Aquarium, which used to be the largest aquarium in Asia. I would have liked to go there, but nah, it was shut by the time I stopped by. Hell yeah. I know. The next time I'm in Singapore, I should probably stop by, pay a visit. I do like an aquarium. God, that looks tasty. Hmm. Let's see. I'm sure everybody's already seen Universal Studios. Hmm. Some restaurants here. Oh yeah, that's the entrance. Yeah. So that's the front entrance here. And then I'm pretty sure you go through the gates here. Yeah, yeah, looks like it. Covered area. Alright, this is an old satellite photograph from what I can tell. Got some parts under construction. That's the Shrek section here, if I'm not mistaken. Battlestar Galactica, those were pretty good rides. Hell yeah. See what else there is. Old Chunky is like a bakery chain. Pretty good bakery chain. Curry puffs, all that sort of thing. Fish bowls. Let's see, what do they have? Gyoza on stick. Sotong wing on stick. Sotong just means squid. Chicken nugget. Chicken nuggies. Chicken sausage. Hell yeah. Oh, looks pretty good. Let's see. The southernmost point of continental Asia, apparently. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Check out this tree. So I'm just browsing through the photos here. Life's a beach? It certainly is. Let's see, let's see. What else can we check out? Right, apparently we have another southernmost point of continental Asia. Let's see, let's see. These ones, I think they're like private houses. I wouldn't be surprised if they are. Those are golf carts, but what would you be doing with a golf cart in private ownership? Yeah, definitely someone's houses. You'd have to be a fucking gorillionaire to live in these. Oh, looks pretty cool. You don't often see like neighborhoods like these in Singapore. These aren't very common. So that's why I'm a bit captivated. Jeez. Anyway. What's in Sentosa should we check out? Serpong. So this island back in the day used to be like a fortress. There you go. But this isn't one of the ones that you would hear about though. So during World War II, Singapore got taken over by the Japanese. It's not taken over by the Japanese anymore, but there's a lot of Japanese businesses here, so they didn't win through fighting, but they won through business practices. Not that I'm complaining or anything. Let's see. Where am I thinking of? Fort Siloso, that's the place. Those are like old remnants of, you know, colonial Singapore. You got your British Army soldiers here. 1942. There used to be like a dolphin beach somewhere. I don't know if it's actually still around though. This was a very long time ago. But not only am I like revisiting old places, I'm also seeing what else has changed. Ooh, Miyoshi. Looks kind of fusionish. Because you don't normally see like tofu like that. Yeah, I'm seeing a bit of everything actually. It does look good though. Oh my god. So Singapore has this dish called prawn noodle soup, and this looks like a more upscale version of it. I don't know. I don't know how to describe prawn noodle soup to someone who isn't a local, but it's really good. It's like, I don't know, it's spicy, it's rich, deep flavor. Shit. That looks good. That looks really good. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just looking at food at this point. This has turned to a food stream. Yeah, that looks good. Shit, I need to stop. Looks a bit more Frenchy. Let's see. Got your crepe. Savory crepes. Looks alright. That's Universal Studios again. Oh, sorry, I had to burp for a second. Sentosa Boardwalk, Isu. I walked down here last time I was here. Pretty cool, it's like a nice halfway point. In here, in one of these parts, there's a vending machine where you could buy a cooked crab, like a whole cooked crab, just to take home with you. That's pretty cool. It's definitely one of these. Let's see. Gonna go to Street View again, see in this part. Yeah. Then you got your little monorail here. This is another shopping center. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I wonder if we could actually go inside these buildings. Do-do-do-do. Let's see. Dare I go inside? Whew. Might see something spooky. Or these. Some sort of food place. Eggs. Let's see, what do we have? Cheesy bread pudding. Egg en cocotte. Is this a deli, France? Where are we? Swiss bake, okay, not what I was thinking of. Swiss bake. Jajang Sarawak Kuching Kolomi. So Sarawak is a place in Malaysia, and Kuching is a city in Malaysia, and Kuching means cat. So there's cities out there called Cat. Actually, we could check out Sarawak. It's not too far. I actually went there on a school field trip. So that's Singapore here. Sarawak is this island here in Borneo, also known as Kalimantan, depending on which side you're on. So Kuching. So this is a city literally called Cat. But yeah. Oh jeez, I hope nobody heard that. But yeah, this is Borneo. It's pretty untamed. There's like, I wouldn't want to say uncontacted tribes. There's tribes, and there used to be like headhunters back in the day. Like they would kill their enemies and keep their heads, smoke them over fire, keep their skulls. That's pretty cool. They let us use blow darts as well. That's pretty fun. The former Ford factory. That's a place. That's like a place that's reputed to be haunted. And you get, you know, all sorts of like ghost hunters just hanging out there. Sionan. That used to be the name for Singapore under Japanese rule. Alright. Yeah, I don't think this was here before, but yeah, pretty cool. Got some screening. That's a reception. Got some disheveled locals. Let's see. The extraordinary story of Nanyang drivers and mechanics who returned to China during the Sino-Japanese War. Alright. Yeah, that's a haunted location, apparently, supposedly. The Tua Payoh, that's another location. So somewhere here, there's a condominium where some murders took place. It was a very high-profile case. Like, how do I say it? Despite, okay, Singapore has a reputation for being like safe and whatnot, and then when there's a high-profile case, it's usually something a bit fucked and out of character. You know, besides from like white-collar crimes. So these are like ritual murders. One, I don't know, this guy, he was like a medium, and then he groomed like 2 women to like bring children to him so he could kill them, which was kind of fucked. And yeah, they didn't knock down the building or anything. The building is still somewhere, and a family lives there now, you know, all things considered. I did try to look for it a while ago, and when I went to look, it was all, you know, there are trees conveniently placed. This isn't the place I'm talking about, but kind of shows you like what the neighborhood is like. So these are all like public housing. Not this one though. So this is more of your characteristic, you know, public housing in Singapore. Was it? I'm trying to think where that building was. If you want to check out some like crime scenes, or former crime scenes, I should say. Might as well stop by some restaurants in the way. I do like prawn noodle. Pork ribs, prawn mee dry. Oh, looks pretty good. I'd eat that. I wonder if there's anywhere else nearby we could check out. Because most of the time I spent my time either in, yeah, mostly the south side here. So that's the central part of Singapore, where all the business districts is, where the business district is. Got Queenstown, Holland Village, Museum of Ice Cream. Holy shit. This is a very pink place. What kind of ice cream is this? Jeez, this is very pink. It's an acceptable shade of pink. You know, it's not like searing my eyes or anything. It's a very warm pink. Jeez. This feels like a, I don't know, art installation. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Boon Lay. This northwestern part here is like all military stuff. That's the Singapore Zoo though. That's pretty cool. So in the middle of a reservoir, you got this like little outcrop here. And apparently, according to Steve Irwin, Singapore Zoo is quite possibly one of the best zoos ever. Let's see. Can we find some photos? You could actually ride the elephants here in the Singapore Zoo. You know, this is me drawing from past experiences, but it would used to freak me out just sitting on top of an elephant. That I would just like burst out crying. Got some white tigers here. There was a case where the white tigers... No. Okay, the white tigers didn't attack somebody, but some suicidal zookeeper guy just walked into the enclosure and just got mauled by them. But yeah, that said, I think they're just chilling out, really, more than anything else. Got that. I've never seen this color palette of toucan before. Looks pretty neat. Got some storks. Or are these pelicans? It's one of those. Got cheetah. Orangutan. Good stuff, good stuff. There's like a little atrium there. See one more picture. Looks like macaques. And what's this one? Mandai Zoo. That's like the other zoo that you don't really hear much of. So I can't say much about it, to be honest. Giant tortoises. More pandas. That's a gavial? It's not an alligator, and it's certainly not a crocodile. I think it's a gavial, if you want to be like pedantic about it. Let's see. Reptopia. Jeez. What are they building over here? A wildlife reserve. What the hell is this? I wonder. Doesn't show here. If we were to just drop right in the middle here. No access for now. Let's see. Oh, I feel another burp coming on. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I'm trying to avoid some doxable places, like where I went to school and whatnot. That's a military airstrip, if I'm not mistaken. These would be barracks. These are Muslim cemeteries. I've never been to this part of Singapore, to be honest. But yeah. Muslim cemetery. So all of these are all cemeteries. Yeah, holy shit. It's all dead bodies. Who is Beiden's grave? Beide. Singapore has like its fair share of urban legends and whatnot. They do like ghost stories there. Actually, we should stop by that theme park I was talking about earlier. Got a Chinese cemetery. Yeah, these are like old school Chinese style graves. They're pretty huge as well for, you know, for like an individual person. God, imagine if we saw something. If we're wandering through the cemetery here at Street View. Jeez. More cemeteries, holy shit. Right, so it's all military and cemeteries here at this corner. I think this is more like training areas. Yeah, looks like it. More training areas. This was a weird place. I didn't see it before, but I think that's like a... How do I say it? It's owned by a telecom company, but I'm not too sure what goes on in there, though. It just seems very out of place. This is circular road in the middle of nowhere. I think this used to be like a signals unit back in the day. There's some aquariums here. Yeah, we're in a more rural part, it seems. Rural in like the loosest sense of the word. I think that's a Lexus. Let's see. Kranji. Let's see. There's a place I'm looking for. There's another cemetery, if I'm honest. Got some wetlands. Let's go for a scenic view, at least. So that's Singapore in that direction. Over on the other side where those buildings are, that's Malaysia. That's a checkpoint here. So if you're gonna like drive over to Malaysia, you're gonna have to go through here. I've had to do that a few times because despite being born in Singapore, I'm not really a citizen. But yeah, if you want like cheap goods and all that sort of shit, just go over to Malaysia and then just pop back to renew your visa. Let's see. Let's check out that theme park I mentioned. Haw Par Villa. So, if you ever had like Tiger Bomb or anything like that, this was the theme park that the founders of Tiger Bomb put up. It's a bit more run down. It used to be very, very ornate. So this gray building here, it used to be a dragon, like a proper Chinese dragon looking thing. It was very fucking majestic, to be honest, but sorry, I just noticed these. You get these like creepy marionettes dotted about the park as well. So basically the theme of this park is like old Chinese folk tales and whatnot. And this was like the gates of Chinese hell, and then you see like the 10 courts of hell. And then there's like, in each court you get judged for different crimes or sins, and then you get a punishment accordingly. One of them is like being thrown into a river of blood or having your skin burnt off by hot brass. But yeah, very bizarre place. It's a very bizarre place. Oh, there we go. Just telling you to not be a dick in life. This is what happens to you if you're gonna be a dick. I wonder if I could find an older photo of that. There used to be like log rides and whatnot. Actually, this log ride would actually go through that building where you get taken through the courts of hell. What are these? Yeah, this is like some very esoteric stuff. You got like human-headed fish here. That's a tortoise. That's a crab holding some swords. These are some weird dioramas. Got two fish guys battling each other to the death. I wish I could read the text here though. That'd be nice. Some Japanese things as well. I think that's the goddess of mercy. Yeah. That's Garuda. That's a Hindu mythic figure, but don't know what it's doing in a Chinese folktale or folk story theme park though. I wonder, there's got to be more photos. It's not what I'm looking for though. There's so many photos of this place, but it's not in this page though. one of the most creepiest places you could probably stop by. Holy shit. So this used to be the car of the owner, or at least a replica of it. You can see this is like an old 1930s car. Let's see. Ah, these are Chinese opera masks. These things are freaking huge. So, an average person of average height would be... their head would be up to here, from what I imagine. Imagine walking up to these in the middle of the night. Jeez. Yeah, that's the face that would creep me out the most. These are like remnants of the old water ride. That's not what I'm looking for though. I want more historic photos of this place. This rat's making an important call. What is this? Southern Cabaret. Got pagoda. Some wildlife. Just see. But yeah, oh, I shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't stop by that one. That's a diorama of an old person sucking a woman's titty. Apparently there's a moral to that story about respecting your elders or something like that. Like, she was breastfeeding an old person with her child standing by. Let's see. Snow City, that's a science center. Holy shit. I used to go there as a kid. Oh, water playground, that's not what I'm looking for though. I'm looking for the main page. Kinetic Gardens. Not what I'm looking for. Get rid of that. Let's try Street View. I wonder. But yeah, we're in the Science Center. Not seeing much here though. Oh, I think that's the page. There we go. Hell yeah. Man, this really takes me back. It's not smaller than I remember though, to be fair. Fire tornado. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Enough of that. The Japanese gardens here. I wonder. Looks pretty cool. I've never been there actually, in all the time that I've lived there. Oh yeah, it does look nice though. A pig. Yep, those are certainly pigs. Pretty cool. Got your scholar stone here. Bonsai trees. Got monitor lizards. Right next door you got your Chinese gardens, I'm sure. I've never been here either. White Rainbow Bridge. Fair enough. I don't know, I still think it looks pretty. Hell yeah. These are some new places though, from what I can tell. Lake Gardens. Let's go back to the central part. So this is the more modern part of Singapore. All these skyscrapers up there. That's the Parliament building, if I'm not mistaken, and that's the High Court. And further up in that direction is place. I don't know where I'm going, but I do know where that goes though. This is me just like making mental notes for myself. There's an art gallery here. Spent lots of my childhood around this corner here. Oh, that's a bungee thing. Yeah, this is a site I've seen a lot. That there's Marina Bay Sands. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Food centers or food courts. What do we have here? Is there sauce? Sunquay. Sunquay just means cake. So these look like desserts. Let's see. Stuffed rice cakes or something like that. I don't know what they're called though. I don't want to say this looks run down, but it looks a bit run down. Where's this? Hongland Park. Where's Orchard Road? Everybody should stop by Orchard Road. That's like the most famous road. That's River Valley. Orchard Road is somewhere nearby. There we go. It's like a shopping district here that everyone seems to... Jesus Christ, look at the street view here. So you got full of department stores, like... especially Japanese ones as well. That's Tang's. That's always been there. I wonder. Let's see. Yeah, look at this fucking spaghetti street view here. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I've got no time to... got no time for that. Jeez. Let's check out this place. Neon City. Look at that. This is just a department store. Look at the red stone. Takashimaya. Alright, that's a Japanese department store. But look at that though. I think that might be all granite or something. Really heavy stuff. A very pretty building. That's Wisma Atria. That's another shopping center. What's this? This is like a lagoon and nestled among some like high-tech buildings. What is this? Babe. Oh, I'm looking for. What is this? Let's try this again. Oh, I think this is like an underground complex. Weebs? Yakitori restaurant. That was good. Let's see, let's see. Sorry, this is just me taking in the visuals here. I don't really have much to say other than, oh, this looks nice. Oh, I remember this. There's a place I'm looking for in this area, this general area here. It's not here though. Think we're closely. I think we found it. This is a church my mom used to take me to. My mom is Indonesian, so all the services would be in Indonesian, and I have no fucking clue what anyone was saying, so I just sat there. It's like being really bored most of the time. Yeah, crazy that's still up. The costliest gift this Christmas for you. Ah. Korean barbecue. Oh, that's an art school here. It's a pretty cool looking building. I'm not sure what goes on here. It's like half shopping center, half cafes, shopping center, half art school. I'm not too sure. There's a lot going on in that building, from what I can tell. Let's see. Especially the interior. Oh, sorry, I had to burp. Oh, excuse me. I wonder if we could actually get a proper indoor view. Not what I'm looking for, though. Yeah, it looks crazy. Crazy in a good way, though. Is this still indoors? Nah, no way, no way. Bras Basah. Singapore Art Museum. Not quite what I'm looking for, though. Raffles City. I've been there. Yeah, a lot of, you know, despite the buildings, a lot of it is underground. There's a lot of basement places, basement complexes. You have to make the most out of the space that you have for a tiny island like this. Chinatown. I wonder if I could find that place. I went on a date here once. And I found out the girl had a boyfriend already. That was a bit messed up. Oh, La Passat. This was a place I wanted to stop by. So in Singapore, instead of like restaurants and whatnot, you have hawker centers, which is basically like a food court, but it's a food court with a Singapore flair. But yeah, this is a very historic one. We've could find a better photo of it. Let's see. Lau Pa Sat. I'm trying to find like a page for the building rather than an individual restaurant. Let's see. What if we're to do this? No? No? Oh, alright. I see how it is. But yeah, this is the whole building, which is all just food stalls and whatnot. I wonder. Yeah, the whole place is lit up at night as well. Jesus Christ. That guy's pointing a gun at us. It's a supermarket, but they have a photo of a guy with a gun pointing at us. Don't know what's going on there. I'm just seeing if there's anything that catches my eye. McCallum Street. OCBC Skyway, those are the funny trees that you see in a lot of like tourist photos. I don't know, it's still a nice place, all things considered. So, we're just at Gardens by the Bay. So I'll walk down here. But yeah, this entire building is essentially a greenhouse, and there's like a waterfall in the center here. Somewhere. You can't see it from above, though. Yeah, can't really see it. Then we just hung out the shops at the entrance and then just went out. Either way, still a nice view. What's over here? It didn't go this far. Children's garden. What's over here? Marina Barrage. Oh, just a little green zone, I guess. Shit. Sorry, I'm just admiring the view here. Yeah. I would chill out here at night. Hell yeah. So, that's car park. Golf courses. National Stadium. What am I thinking of? Where else can we check out? There's a lot to check out. This one, the Esplanade, that's an art center. I kind of have a personal connection with that place. But I won't go into it any further, to be honest. Because it's kind of affected me personally. Parliament House, we've already checked those out. Let's see. Changi. There's a certain old hospital here that has a reputation for being haunted. It's very popular among kids who want to like, you know, go to a spooky place and whatnot. I'm trying to find it. It used to be a hospital back in the day, but when it got taken over by the Japanese, the soldiers basically killed everyone in there. Where is it? Where is it? I know we're nearby. We're not too far from it. Sorry, I'm looking for a haunted location here. Please bear with me. There it is. So me and some friends from school, we just took a taxi down here. And up on top of that hill there. Very popular with like ghost hunters and whatnot. This fucking place. So there's a room somewhere where there's like a pentagram scrawled onto the floor. They heightened the security, from what I understand, but I don't think it stopped anyone from... Oof. Don't want to keep looking down there. Yeah, so me and my friends from school, we just walked up those stairs there and then ended up walking up to the roof. There it is. Crime alert. 20 persons arrested, investigated by the police for trespass at Old Changi Hospital since 2016. Yeah. Every now and again, if you go onto YouTube, you'll see like people carrying out like exorcisms or ceremonies at the place. These are like talismans. There's like, I don't know, sacred writing on it and whatnot. I've seen them about. Just not that style though. But definitely like talismans of some sort. There's another entrance here. Okay. Those are the photographer's silhouettes there. I was like, who are these? You can see the head and the arms there. But yeah, people died at a hospital. Not for medical reasons, but for other reasons. Raw. Cool. Hip hop. Oh yes, I couldn't agree more. I love big titties. I like how this place is up for rent. State property to rent. Yeah, those are the stairs I went up. It was on a night like this. I'm just reading the graffiti here. It's not often that you come across graffiti. Hell yeah. Some creepy trees as well. I wonder if there's any rooftop pics. We definitely... I'm sure it was that roof that we were up on. You had to take a ladder up there. I even brought a camcorder with me at the time. Yeah, look at the ground. Got bits rotting off it. Oh my god, somebody took a fucking street view of this fucking hospital. Holy shit. It's spooky enough in the daytime. Holy shit. The view outside's not too bad though. Oh, there we go. Former Changi Hospital. This hospital was part of the construction efforts by the British to turn Changi into a large military installation. It was built on Barrack Hill between 1930 and 1935. The Royal Engineers actually held cinema shows twice weekly in H Barrack Block, the site of the hospital, in the 1930s. Just scroll down a bit more. The period following the British surrender saw a dramatic increase in the influx of patients from Alexandra Hospital and other temporary hospitals. This led to the shifting of hospital facilities to the nearby Roberts Barracks, currently Changi Air Base. Subsequently, the Changi Hospital had likely housed prisoners of war or accommodation for Japanese troops. With the return of the British, Changi Hospital was once again used as a hospital for British troops, and the Royal Air Force located the command headquarters of ACCA, Air Command Southeast Asia, in the building. Alright, a little bit of history for you there. Now the spooky room. Look at this. That's actually wood. Holy shit. It's timber. That's fucking overgrown. Got a little tourist board here. Military and Nature Trail. Nature Trail. It's one of Singapore's most infamous haunted landmarks. This hospital is a complex of 3 buildings in Singapore. The 2 older buildings, blocks 24 and 37, were constructed as part of a military base. Yep, we've heard that. Royal Engineers. The former Changi Hospital was vacated in 1997 and combined with Toa Payoh Hospital to form a new hospital in Simei, named the Changi General Hospital. The site became famous for local films and television dramas. On top of that, the former Changi Hospital gained a reputation for being haunted and attracted people who are interested in the paranormal. Many people have reported seeing ghosts, hearing strange noises, and feeling a sense of unease when they enter the buildings. Can't blame them for feeling that way when they enter the buildings. Some say the spirits of the patients who died during the war haunt the hospital, while others believe that the ghost of a what? Don't leave me hanging. I was gonna say, that's like a line of taxis for people who want to visit a hospital. Oh, what car is that? Looks like a fucking, that's not, no. I was gonna say Ferrari, but that's definitely not Ferrari. I think these might be, fuck. I was gonna say Incinerator, but that looks a bit too small for that. Oh my god, we found the toilets. We've already read that. Yep, spooky, spooky, spooky. I think we spent enough time here. I'm pretty sure there's like a police station like next door, or some barracks of some sort. Some sort of in-house security. Oh, a heritage tree. A stem-fruited fig. Would this be? Huh. Probably this. Oh well. How long have I been going for? 1.5 hours. That's not too bad. Aviation Park. That's Changi Airport there. Probably the first thing you'll see and last thing you'll see. Where is it? Looks like a military plane, but I could be wrong. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Transport services. I'm looking for the control tower, because I think that's quite iconic. I went too far. Do. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's really grown a lot. Hell yeah. It's very pretty, I think. So that's the main airport. That's all like logistics up here. Dungeon Plugard. Bodotooth Relic Temple. That's a very pretty temple. Look at this. The inside is absolutely insane though. Buddhist temples are insane on the inside. I've only been to a few of them. Very ornate. Like, even the small ones are really ornate. Temple bells. I don't know, I think it all looks quite nice. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah, I haven't even scratched the surface here. I'm sure I'm missing a lot. Look at this. Look at the fucking streets here. Holy shit. That's Botanic Gardens. Don't know what this is. A Taoist temple. In the middle of nowhere. That's a freaking spear. Oh, chickens. Don't know what this avatar tree is. They're definitely old looking trees, that's for sure. A little shrine. Those are plant roots. Yeah, fair enough. It's a pretty nice looking tree. I'll give it that. Oh, warning. Beware of dogs. Territorial dogs in the area known to chase. Enter at your own risk, especially cyclists, elderly, and young children. When encountering stray dogs, don't panic. Stay calm and walk away. Fair enough. Another tomb. Little statue in the middle of the forest. Who's this? Ong Sam Leong. Don't know who that is. We're seeing an awful lot of graves and shrines here for this stream. Wasn't what I had in mind. Royal Thai cuisine. Let's see what they have on the menu. Let's see. What do we have? Stir-fried pork ribs, baked honey pork ribs. Alright, looks pretty good. It all sounds good. Desserts. Nice, nice. Got tom yum. Hell yeah. The British Club. I think I've been here. But now it's like super expensive these days. I've only been there like once or twice. Can't say I remember much of it though. This was a very, 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 very long time ago. This. Let's see. I wonder if those were always there. Chatsworth. What does that sound familiar? Yeah, this is... Yeah, this looks posh as fuck. Yep. Sounds about right. Yeah, you'd probably have to be like a diplomat's kid or something to be there. Got the Swiss Club. Where else can we go? We can check out West Coast Park. It's not there. That's Keppel. That's a golf club there. One of these, yeah. It's like a, I wouldn't say it's a resort or anything like that. It's certainly a club of some sort. Well, nice to see that still around. Yeah, there's a driving range. Cool. Oh, I was thinking this building. I just remember playing Metal Slug in one of these buildings. I don't know why. I don't know why I remember that specifically, but yeah. Labrador Park. Apparently this is nature reserve. Yeah, those buildings weren't there when I was still living there. Shipping containers. Got war memorials. Anything catching my eye? Actually, check out this road, Alexandra Road. So back when I lived in where those two buildings are, I would just watch out. I would just look out my balcony and just see these two buildings out in the distance. And that one. A lot of these buildings are still there. And what is this part? This is a new one for me. I'm trying to be careful with these like single point. We're in someone's house, aren't we? I'm gonna look down just in case. Alright. We're safe. But what is this though? I don't know if it's like a business or residential complex. Oh, oh well, I won't read too much about it. Alexander Village Food Center. Hell yeah. Got some satay. Good stuff. Soy sauce chicken. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is like your typical hawker center or food court. Hell yeah. Got some siumai or dim sum. Clay pot coffee. I don't know if we should look at more fancy restaurants. That's a burger there. That's a very black bun. Oh, looks fucking good. Hell yeah. Oh, I just saw something very, very familiar. Queensway Shopping Center. And it's still up. So, when my cousin used to live with me, we would go here and buy all the cheap pirated PlayStation games. And back when cyber cafes were still a thing, we would just play Counter-Strike there all day. Not all day, but for a good part of the afternoon. Motherfucking Queensway. Let's see. Dempsey Hill, Museum of Ice Cream. Is there anywhere else I wanted to check out? Might end the stream soon. I'm just aimlessly wandering about. I didn't exactly have like a contingency plan. Geylang. Fucking Geylang. That's a place. That's like the closest thing to a red light district you would get. Yeah, let's check out Geylang. Kind of has this reputation of being like a seedy place, but I don't know. I've never. There was one place that I remember being particularly seedy, but it's not here. Let's see. What do we have here? Private kitchen? Massage places? Mm-hmm. Tattoo places? All looks in order so far. Okay, karaoke place. CD karaoke place. Uh-huh. Wait a minute. What is this? Erotic house. Okay. We're just scratching the surface here. Buddhist Art Center. An entirely censored building. More massage places. Secret affair. It's probably like Victoria's Secret or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough. Hmm. I wonder. Any more scenic spots? Just that building again. Sort of condominiums. I don't know, if I don't cover anything, I'll probably cover it in another stream. Just every now and again. You know, if I'm feeling a bit more nostalgic. But yeah, that's Singapore for now, actually. Plottikong Island. There's a story about... There's an article somewhere about like how some wild elephants swam across the river from Malaysia and set up shop here. They had to be like captured and moved somewhere. Pulau Ubin went there for a field trip. That's like a... That's like a... I don't know. A look into what old Singapore would be like. So I'll stop by here. Yeah. I'll probably save it for another time, but yeah, that was one of the places I wanted to check out on Google Maps for a stream. So that was Singapore. It was either Singapore, Bali, or Scotland. Yeah. Like I said, for another stream, but this is what I do every now and again when I get bored. Just do some sightseeing on Google Maps. Plus, it's also much cheaper, I guess. But, I don't know, I would like to travel again. It's been a few years. And I do need to touch grass really badly. But either way, yeah. I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and until next time, take it easy, and good night.